Tig-asked if Venus Van Dam was here for the banana split, but I think in Sweet and Ferret she split the opinion on the episode. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. It's Season 6, Episode 7 of Sons of Anarchy. The clubhouse is going through a rebuilding stage, so we're going to an ice cream shop where Chucky is going to eat sweets with some kiddies, West, Quinn, and Montez, brother.
Yeah, not a great start for the three news members of SAMCRO. How are we going to put these characters over? How are we going to put them in the spotlight? You know, what scenes are we going to put them in? What dialogue are we going to give? How are we going to make them stand out? How are we going to make them have an impact? And basically, we get like some sort of weird scene where they just sit there eating ice cream with Chucky. Not the way to get the three newest members of the club off to a good start.
Absolutely not. Jacob Hale gives him the lease, so this is actually his last appearance in the show. Thoughts on Jacob Hale?
Honestly, wouldn't have thought that. Didn't think this was Jacob Hale's last appearance.
Yep, but it is.
But it is. So, yeah, decent character ever since he got on the side of the Suns. He just kind of faded into the background, though, didn't he? I mean,
actually, is it his last? I'm pretty sure it is his last appearance. I can't recall him making another one, but is what it is. Pretty much tells him that the town's spooked about the MC, and he'll probably be out of a job as a mayor pretty soon.
Well, hell, you gotta unspook him.
Yeah, he talks about how Charming Heights is delayed since the murder of Damien Pope. So yeah, Sons were kinda responsible for that at the hospital. Tara's drawing her own blood in her office. Hush hush, what's going on here? Who really knows? But then you get the whole intro to the episode, Love is my religion. I think it's an actual disgrace that you've got West lifting some SAMCRO memorabilia out into a fan. It's like, this guy shouldn't even be able to touch half of this stuff.
Oh, hold on, he's essentially getting a prospect job.
Oh, he is, but he's not even worth it. Oh, Hopper got spooked. Hopper's more worth it. He hopped along. West's a bum. At least Quinn and Montez have something about them. Quinn's a former Nomad president. And
Montez related to Tommy?
Tommy Montez, that goat. So, I mean, come on. What's West doing?
Yeah, West, for me, not a convincing character. If you had to guess who was going to die next out of this current group, you would probably go with West.
And would you be wrong?
No.
You would not be wrong. Meanwhile, you got Tyne Patterson meeting with Nero Padilla. Gives him 24 hours to pretty much rat on Sam Crow and give them up. Nero doesn't really do much this episode. I mean, he tries to get some sleep at the end, the montage, and there's just a guy getting pumped beside him, but it's male rape, so it's okay.
Yeah, like, I don't get it. The amount of times we see this casually, like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm not going to say I'm offended or freaked out by it, but it's strange when it happens to a female. Like, everyone's up in arms. The Game of Thrones season, like with Sansa, I mean, that's all everyone talks about. Yeah, like in other shows, you see it happening to males, and it's no one even bats an eye. It's strange. I personally don't get it. I just don't really see it. I don't think this is necessary.
But I think that's realistic with the way it goes in real life. I think this happens in prison all the fucking time, and it doesn't get made a big deal out of. But when it happens like out in the real world, it's like, oh.
Why is that? Is that because people in prison, people are like, well, you kind of deserve to be there, so...
Yep, I think that's pretty much it. Criminal getting pumped, damn it. Criminal getting pumped. August Marks then meets with Jax. Jax sends Connor back to Belfast. Happy and Juice are driving them. He's like, oh,
Connor, lad, don't be thanking me. You better be thanking Jackie boy. He's the reason you're alive.
Connor's like, thank you. He said it in like the shite baggiest way, didn't he?
Thank you, Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you, Jackson. Roosevelt then meets with Patterson. Pretty much brings up the fact that, here, this doesn't look too good what you're doing against Nero. You're going to have to cut the guy loose. He's innocent, I'm telling you. That DNA Fetorix hotel room is going to bite you in your big black ass. Even though I'm also black as well. But Borowski, he tells her about that. He must have been going to the same house that he was keeping a wee eye on that Jax and Nero went to. So what are they going to do with that? Well, I'll tell you what they do with that. They go to... I mean, I don't really get this. They go to Borowski, right? Essentially, like, threaten him. And Borowski just fucking accepts it. It's like, Borowski runs Stockton. Like, yes, I get it. Patterson was going to squeeze him. But it's like, why is he taking shit here from him and fucking Roosevelt? If Borowski's this big top man.
Well, that's the point. He's not really, is he? He thinks he is, but Patterson basically tells him, look, you might think you run things here, but if you don't get on board with what I'm saying, I'm going to bring your world crumbling down. So Borowski, I mean, doesn't seem happy about it, but at the same time, he doesn't reject the offer from Patterson, and it looks like we may have a new rat here.
A new rat. We'll see what happens.
And I don't mean Rat Boy.
No, not Rat Boy. Essentially, the Suns, so they ride back to the ice cream shop, where it is, of course, the new clubhouse. And who's here? Venus Van Dam at your service. Banana split joke for Tig. It was pretty funny. Again, I mean, this is like, it is filler. Like, they're hitting home on the fact, oh, we're doing it for Nero. He's inside because of us. But it's like, that's all good, but come on. It's like, they're trying to defend Nero, right? Like, make it Nero to be a great guy, but Nero was pimping out Venus's mother, who was also, like, sexually abusing her 15-year-old son at the time. It's like, Nero must have knew all that was going on, but yet still profited from Alice. Is Nero really that squeaky clean here?
Well, you're assuming he knew. Maybe he didn't know till after.
Yeah, but it's like Nero was a fucking pimp. I know he's.
And also, did they really confirm that Nero was pimping out Alice's mother?
Yeah. Venus said it herself. So, confirmed. Black and white.
Okay, and I thought Venus was the one getting pimped out by Nero and not Alice.
I'm pretty sure it was both of them, but Nero, the wee rascal, pimping out both of them. It's all that about. Big Nero. Boy, he had about another 25 years on this, buddy. His sentence, damn
No,
it.
I disagree. I don't think so, because...
No, I know a 100% fact, guarantee. He definitely was pimping out Alice.
Right, okay.
Because Alice even said, I was having more sex than my hooker mama. Remember that? Because she was a hooker for Nero.
No, Alice didn't say that. Alice is the mother.
Alice is the mother. I mean, Venus said that about Alice.
But just because Alice was a prostitute doesn't mean that Nero was the one... No, you're right. She did say that, but it doesn't mean Nero was the one.
She said that
out.
Alice was one of Nero's better street whores.
Strange.
But Jax eventually agrees to help.
Here, maybe Nero didn't know, right? And then when he did find out, that's why he took Venus in, or Vincent, because that would actually pretty much ruin Nero's character. And it's like, see if Nero really thought that less of Vincent or Venus. Like, why would he give a shit about what Alice is doing to her? If he was willing to, go along with the treatment.
Is it he didn't know, or is it that he's completely changed? I'm going to go if he didn't know.
I'm going to go with he didn't know, because I think it'd be, I don't know, that would tarnish his character.
It would butcher the straight OG-ness of it, but we go up to the clubhouse we patch in West, Quinn, and Montez. Oh yeah, unanimous.
But you better bring out another cup, because there's one more patch.
Get your scrawny ass up here. He's like, sit. What, at the table? No, on my dick.
I mean, Tig comes out with so many great one-liners.
Yeah, and Rat Boy is just... I mean, it's Jax's sponsor. When did Jax sponsor this, jabroni?
Yeah, I don't... But then Jax, before Rat Boy comes up, Jax like, I want to put another name on the table. Then Jax puts him over and goes, he's done a great job. He's done whatever he's asked. And unlike you guys, he knows when to shut up. It's like, who realistically is going to say, no, Jax, fuck your sponsor. I'm not saying you.
Yeah. No.
Would this vote have turned out differently had Rat Boy being somebody else's sponsor? Maybe, but Rat Boy walks in. Bobby just gets up off his seat. Lord ass Bobby stands up and makes way for Rat Boy. That was a bit strange seeing. You just wouldn't really expect that, like such an experienced member just giving up his seat. I'm surprised Bobby didn't say to West, here, get up and let Rat Boy sit down.
I know, West, man. I mean, it could be called East, man. It wouldn't change anything. It's just a job.
Imagine you had a twin called East.
West, and East. What's your mama, north and south? Come on, damn it, you fucking suck. Anyway, Rat Boy gets patched in, and it is the last prospect that SAMCRO ever had. In this show, of course, in the Mayans, they had O'Halloran, but he was a bit of a diddy, man.
You know what? I think it is kind of strange, like, that they never had someone in that prospect role for Season 7 and for the remainder of Season 6. Now, maybe you could argue prospects tend to have, like, a more comedic kind of role to them, because of the way they're being ordered around and bossed around and they get all the shitty jobs. And I guess Season 7 was a dark season and maybe they felt there wasn't a real need for a prospect considering like the direction they were going and the things that the club was going to have to do. Maybe they just needed experienced men around the table and they didn't have time to bring in prospects. Could that be a reason why we didn't have any?
Maybe, but here I think adding like 2 prospects this final
Beef at
season.
the numbers. I mean,
yeah, he could have killed a few more members of SAMCRO without doing some serious damage to your actual, your main offenders, so to speak. But what happens next is essentially right.
well, hold on. I guess they did have a prospect in TO
They did. To be fair, you got Jax, Tig, Bobby,
and the Niners.
and the Niners and Chibs.
Added it. Unofficial prospects.
They escort Phoenix to her mother's house. They barge in. It's like, hey, Aunt Phoenix. Right, Joe, you're coming with me. Don't let the mutation talk to you that way. Essentially, there's a shootout, but it's like, is this what Sam Crow's been fucking lured to here? I mean, it was done for comedy, but...
Transsexual, fucking hillbilly, country hicks. Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, no, it's just a fucking mess. They're driving away. Jax actually gets, like, hit with a bit of the shotgun shell in his neck.
I get it, right? Yeah, they're trying to do Nero a favour, but I mean, Sam Crow's got more important things to be worrying about than this.
No, they absolutely do.
Then we get another classic
You
car
ain't
chase.
getting your son back, you lady boy freak. And Jack's like, what the fuck does he mean by that? What do you mean, son? Tig's just looking at Phoenix, marking out. He's like, yeah, this is some good shit.
Yeah, so...
Explains what happened. I'm the mother. I was 21. I was still a man. Now I'm a woman. Joey's my boy. Joey was the assault Tig.
See, that is a mess.
No, it is.
That is a mess. How, I mean? You become someone's father, and then the next time you reveal to them that, hey, I'm actually your mother now.
Well, I actually said, I'm your auntie now.
Yeah, because she doesn't want... well, the kid didn't know.
Yeah, I know, but no, it's a mess. The whole fucking thing's a mess.
But how can you be 21 and be someone's father, and then 15 years later you're deciding you're their mother? It's very fucking strange.
And Venus visited him whenever he could.
Imagine you got like a deal on, like, I don't know, buy one Father's Day card, you get 19 free, and then you think you've got 19 years of Father's Day cards in the bank, and then all of a sudden
You're snookered.
you need Mother's Day cards instead.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, was this a funny scene? Yes. And he starts praying at the back in like the man voice. So, yo, is this like full blown woke? No, but you can definitely see that the show wouldn't have done this in season 1. I'll go as far as saying that. I mean,
well, hold on. I don't think they would be helping Phoenix if Clay was sitting at the table.
no, not unless like there was a wad of cash coming with it.
And I don't
Or
think
guns or something.
I don't believe Phoenix Van Damme is packing money.
No.
Packing all this shit, but not money. Not cash.
They pull over after the pedos. The pedos get away. It's like, Vincent has come uncorked, and Jack's like, well, the scene
Bring a
of this-
cork back in him.
I actually thought it was a pretty good line for Jax.
It was.
But yeah, I mean,
Bit gay, but...
yeah, but gay there, brother. Yo, I think this scene was fine. It was funny, but it does just feel like it is just filler at the end of the day.
Yeah, the whole episode was pretty much filler.
But do you not think though it doesn't feel woke? It feels more natural. This.
No, it does, 100%. I'm not complaining and saying
I just think if the Mayans did this like 11 years later, 10 years later, it would have just felt so woke.
Yep, agreed.
It's actually funny what they're doing here, but they do manage to find the location via help of Charlie Borowski. They then storm in. It's this like child porn setup. Alice storms in with the 2 fucking cretins. I'm actually surprised to let the 2 cretins walk. They were going to let them all walk. Despite being like convicted child molesters.
True, because this current setup was insinuating that there's this big, like, almost pedo ring going on here.
And yeah, definitely. The footage confirmed it. So, Charlie Borowski and Jax went through us.
Now, I mean, was there proof that the guys were involved? I think you'd have to imagine so, or was that just Aunt Alice's, like, flavour of the month? I mean, we don't know, but...
No, they must have known.
This is something that you'd think they'd take care of. You look back in season 1 with the clown, but then again, Jax was going to let him go, so, who knows? I mean, I think Jax pretty much gave those guys a warning. It was like, here, we ever see you again, you're dead kind of deal.
No,
And I believe Alice would have got a similar warning, but, I mean, she started pushing buttons and then...
Jax was fine with the clown kill or cutting his balls off. It was more that, yeah, once Elliot doesn't want to do it, why are we doing it? Sort of thing. But for this, Alice pretty much goes on a rant. He's going to blow his brains out for his balls completely drop. He's going to grow up hating him. It's like, He's the awful thing that turned out to be his father. Bang, good night, Jax, obviously. I think this is just fantastic writing. How the fuck has Kurt Sutter made this child porn tranny story arc sound like JT? And he's somehow managed to do it.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's affected Jax that personally.
Yeah, so Jax pulls the trigger, kills Alice, everyone looks on. Kind of I'd go as far as saying overly shocked. Like, he's killed this woman who is like a pure nonce of the highest degree. End of the day.
Yeah, I mean, people are making it as if this was maybe one of the most like unjust kills. It's like, fuck no, we've seen a lot more undeserving kills in my opinion than this.
Yeah, I mean, you would struggle to find someone who doesn't deserve to die more.
Yeah, it was like, I remember when Tig killed the police officer's wife. Like, some people weren't happy with what he'd done, but Jax was kind of accepted of it because...
Collateral damage.
Yeah, he realised that, you know, if that wasn't done, then there'd be a bit of an issue. So,
yeah.
But I don't see why anyone would have a problem here. I mean, like you said, Alice doing some really horrible fucking shit. I mean, we're not even talking, like, teens here. We're talking there was cradles and stuff and cots.
Yeah.
Which would suggest there's, like, some fucking horrible, you know, infant stuff going on. So yeah, like you say, I'm actually surprised that the others were allowed to walk.
Yeah, I'm surprised they were allowed to walk, but even like Tig and Chibs and Borowski looked at Jax like, whoa, buddy, what the fuck are you doing? They then seen some footage. Charlie Borowski's like, you did this with a service, kid. Guess handsome Jack owes you another one. And Borowski says, my treat, I'll get rid of the body. I wonder what he's going to do with the body. Bobby then brings Gemma back to TM, who's then told by Wendy that Tara's plotting something with her lizard lawyer and that they're going to make Margaret Murphy the Guardian. No wonder this sends Gemma off in a fit of fucking rage. Margaret Murphy?
Margaret Murphy?
Margaret fucking Murphy. Yeah, but no, I don't get about this.
Although, is the lawyer not technically SAMCRO's?
Yeah, but she's definitely like more Team Tara at this stage. Yo, but I get it. Gemma and Jax don't really speak for a bit after this, right? Like for like an episode, but if Jax found out that Gemma attacked her even though she didn't, because...
Yeah, wouldn't Jax be going round to the house?
Wouldn't Jax be like, wait, why are you trying to give up our kids to this hospital supervisor? Like, why are you giving guardianship over to this fucking randomer? He spoke to her about twice.
Yeah, but I don't think that was Jack's concern, was it?
No, not right now, like, but yeah, it's just weird that...
Well, hold on.
I think Jax could see through the lie, just didn't
hold on.
He
He didn't want Wendy getting the kids.
So why would he want Margaret Murphy?
Well, you could argue, well, Margaret Murphy, first of all, isn't a junkie.
Yeah, but Wendy's actual the mother, like, and at this stage is a bit reliable. Margaret Murphy's a fucking randomer.
True, but Margaret Murphy is, whether we like it or not, the friend of Tara, so...
Fair enough, but yeah, they get...
Plus, I think Jax would probably feel safer leaving his kids with Margaret Murphy than he would, you know, his ex-wife, so...
Absolutely. Gemma then storms in.
I don't know why everyone's name is completely evading me right here.
Not evading you like the police. But anyway, Margaret Murphy gets grabbed by the throat by Jack. You're going to eat your own teeth in a minute. Chokes her out, chases Tara in. She sets up the whole pregnancy switcheroo thing. She's probably wanting Gemma to hit her here, but Gemma refuses it, and then it's like, well, fuck it. There's always time for a plan B, brother. And then just dolphin dives against the edge of the table. My baby! Gemma's like, whoa, you did that, brother. That wasn't me. Unser's like, what? No, we all saw it. Margaret Murphy, we all saw it. I mean, I think Unser knew it was bullshit. What's Unser signed up for here?
I don't think Unser signed up for this.
No, he didn't.
I think Unser, yeah, he was going to help Tara, but he didn't know that Tara was going to pin this baby murder on Gemma. Like, he didn't. Unser's thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, what am I in the middle of here?
Yeah. And then the episode pretty much ends with Phoenix puts Joey on a bus to Seattle. Brilliant. And then Jax cradles Tara and signs the restraining order. But again, is Jax not wondering here, like, how the fuck's a restraining order sorted this quick? Where'd you whip this from?
Yeah, I agree. And also, like, I mean, I get Tara's plan. Yeah, you could argue it worked. But, I mean, realistically, would Jax believe that Gemma would do that, right? Yes, Gemma is capable of some, like, real fucking shit. And I wouldn't rule her out doing this to someone who's pregnant, but I just don't think she would do it to someone who's pregnant with her grandchildren.
No, especially the whole gimmick.
Like I said, if it was someone else, I don't think Gemma would really care that much. I'm not saying she would definitely do it, but I could see her maybe, punching or kicking someone in the stomach who's pregnant if it was like some random person. But
yeah, she did pull a gun on a baby in Belfast.
True, but to do it to her own grandchild, I'm not convinced that's believable.
Not convinced it's believable. Anyway, was it sweet and faded, or was it sour and shite?
You know what? I mean, despite it being a bit filler, I actually thought it was a fun episode. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it was a fun episode, and then like the last 10 minutes just child porn and dead kids. Anyway,
yeah, it put a bit of a bad stain on the thing, didn't it?
It did. The stain on the hospital.
That stain will come out.
They said that stain would come out. Anyway, 7 out of 10. Sweet and faded. Till next time. Peace.